He'll be one that will be desperate to be part of this Demons' success as we get into it with Carlton and Melbourne from Marvel Stadium. And George Hewitt straight into the thick of the action, the former Swan. But it was too much for North Melbourne, so it'll be really interesting to see what teams do defensively against Melbourne in the middle when they get a run on like that. Cripps couldn't handle it. Oliver could, and the hands are slick. Petrarca happy to just keep sharing things around. Neil Bullen, Petrarca, and Ben Brown to kick Melbourne's first, which he's done. He's had at times plaguing him. Durden jammed the ball on the boot, and Gawn getting back. Takes the mark in front of De Koning.
I got a little clip to the head for his trouble.
Yes, he did.
All-Australian captain. What a season from Max Gawn. Ready to thump it back. There's a host of Ds there ready. Jackson gets the run and the fly, but he was matched in the air. Pitnet, Owies underneath. Jackson, though, on his feet again. Jordan, as they try and defend off half-back instead. Williams, dynamic. Kennedy needs a good finish. The Blues are on the board. Try and make his place in this best 22 for Carlton. Oliver slamming it. Not the best-looking kick through the air, but McDonald was in the right place.
Yeah.
Another one of the great stories for the D's last year after they looked to move him on but couldn't find a home for him. Instead, he turned into a pivotal player in their premiership season. And Tom McDonald kicks truly from... Cripps knocked it on. He couldn't take it comfortably. Kennedy's done some nice things. Hewitt tosses it up. Difficult one again to judge, let alone mark. At the back, Durden gets it on the boot. He's done a couple of nice things early. And the Blues' second goal, kicked by Corey Durden. Just played the 2 goals late in the... Sparrow was there or thereabout. Chera digging in. Back to McDonald again. And then over O'Brien. There might have been a little nut, so it will be a free to the Blues wingman. And now it's 50.
Yeah, that's 50. That's the wasting time. He didn't give the ball straight back. The umpire said it. It was shot for goal.
It's a double.
Line, he got in the way. With the original one, he tried...
He's a talented player. Can he make the best of it? Needs some confidence early in the year, and that'll help. He's put it through. And some good positive signs. Sard always tries to find a path forward. Hewitt, Chera, now centre field. Good leading up the ground from Harry Mackay.
They've dominated the last 10 minutes, Carlton. They've owned the footy.
Coleman medalist sending it into the pocket. De Koning again threatening in the air. Durden exactly where he should be. Little pop kick was excellent.
There's that ground ball, inside forward 50 again. So right now you ball from the word go.
50 for abuse against Max Gawn.
50 for abuse against Max. You heard it clearly.
So all the new rules are on display.
Yep. Can't tolerate abuse of umpires.
And that'll be, you know, it hardly puts a foot wrong as Fisher kicks a goal, Max, but...
Mackay the deepest forward this time. Over the top, Owies just couldn't quite find it. Brayshaw's effort was excellent. So now it's a loose ball, top of the square. Durden pretty much fell on his lap. But the little guys really looked himself, has he, so far tonight?
And he's a little frustrated. That last contest against Tomlinson, a little bit of push and shove afterwards. Just the one possession thus far.
Cripps almost close enough. In fact, he was. And there's a good sign for Carlton. Patrick Cripps, but obviously hampered by the fact he's a left footer. Chipped it for Mackay, and it might be a free.
He probably didn't need to do it, Tomlinson. It's one of those where you just use your body to take your opponent underneath the ball. It doesn't look like you're interfering that much, but the umpires picked up on it. He wasn't contesting the footy.
Only player in the AFL to average more than 3 goals a game last year, Harry Mackay.
50 metres.
He's going to put this through now, you would imagine.
I think that was against Tomlinson. He said a few little things to the umpire. Didn't like the decision.
Well, I mean, isn't this just a city back here to go, well, the premiership side has come in here to a practice match, if you want to call it that. And they've been undisciplined, they've been messy, they've been outworked.
I was hoping that Silvani might be able to run and jump, but instead it's Owies.
Well, there's the story of the night. It's McGovern. He's taken 4 marks, 4 intercept marks. Yeah. So there's half committed and not, you know, arm across or anything like that. They give away too much room.
His 3rd season coming up. Was third in their goal kicking last year with 15 goals, 17, Matthew Owies. And he pops that through for their 8th goal. And 7. 3 Blues in the air. Should mean there's Demons scouting. Fritsch was one. Sparrow another. Brown to Fritsch. There's a little path through to get the Demons back on the ball from Bailey Fritsch. On his own, he's seen him, Martin, and Harry couldn't quite take it. Well done, Brayshaw. Ran back hard to defend. Equalled the numbers up. Oh, and he's cleaned a couple up.
It's a good effort from Brayshaw. Tomlinson's timing was just ever so slightly out, left him exposed. Brayshaw pushed back really hard and just got the fingernail in.
Baker and Owies there with the collision. Cripps. That's close. He's kicked his second of the quarter.
That's the Patrick Cripps of 3 years ago. When
His kick not so good. Lever well positioned. Durden disrupted. Owies again, and they're going to get another goal. Curnow finished it off, but it's Durden and Owies and Fish. 10 times at Carlton. Now, Harms playing it wide. Tough bounce for Brown. McDonald. Got a couple of teammates in close, but didn't quite feel like he could fire it. That's come off the head of Martin. Petra just tugged the ball towards a teammate at the top of the 50. Bailey Fritsch did wonderful things in the famous Melbourne Guernsey last year. Drives it through for Melbourne's second goal of the quarter, 4-4-28.